Yo yo yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video on this channel for me today, from CcSpeedUk for me today. So doing a race at Spain, starting from pole position in P1. Something a little bit different for today. Yeah, normally at the front is not too bad compared to being in the middle at the back. Normally at the time I'm always at the back and try make my way through the field and see what I can do from there. Being at the front is not too bad because you can avoid the chaos, and sometimes you can run away and do nothing, and kind of a Sunday drive really. Like on this this race right now. I'll let you guys watch it, and I'm not going to spoil it, but I'll let you guys see what happens while this race is going along in the background. Yeah, sometimes middle is kind of always chaos, sometimes at the back as well. Like I always at the back on a few occasions. On some of the videos in the past and all that. It's weird because being at the front is better than being in the middle. It's better in the middle, but sometimes at the front it's not too bad. So you can just get a good start, get a good first sector, and get a good first lap, and then you just run away and all that. It's not too bad actually. And in being at the back, you have to go all these chaos and then try to get through the field, and then there's some few occasions you get legal overtakes. You might get hit a little bit, and also sometimes you get hit, spun around for no reason by someone else you didn't do nothing wrong to. Yeah, so it's what it is. So I say being at the front is kind of where you need to be on F123 because you can avoid the chaos at the start, and then sometimes it's tricky sometimes with the ERS because if you're needing, you have to use a tiny bit of ERS just to get the momentum, and also you need to try to clear away as much as you can from the pack. And then also if one guy is in the DRS zone on lap 3, you're kind of screwed really, but it's best to maybe save a little bit on the first 2 laps and then see what you can do from there. So not doing too bad so far. Leading, I got about 9/10, about a second now behind P2 guy, and all the others is about more than that, so not doing too bad. So I'm out of the DRS, he's out of the DRS zone already, and then I've got this little bit of nagging there, so I lost about 5/10 there because of that. So that's what's really annoying about crossplay, is the nagging when some people are leaving, some people are joining, and all that. By the time I got to the last corner, I'm over a second, so I'm kind of alright at this stage. Set the fast lap of the race, a 14.3 I think it was. Someone gained a 10th, so I'm not worried about that much because I'm saving it till the last lap anyway, just to get the fastest lap and personal best as well. We're on lap 3 now, so this is where DRS is coming into play. I'm just about a second behind the P2 guy, and all the others is about 3 seconds and 2.5 seconds, so I'm kind of okay with that, so I'm not angry at this stage. So I just need to make sure I control the car and make sure I don't do something stupid, and then I'll be alright from there. So I'm over a second now, so that means he's got no DRS on this straight, so that's kind of what I need if you're leading or something. And around Spain is quite tricky with ERS to save up. It's a bit like Qatar really in the previous video, when I try and save ERS as much as I can. It's a bit similar to Spain, and Qatar is quite tricky with ERS, so I just need to make sure I have enough ERS before the last lap, and then make sure I have enough to the end of the race and all that. So at the end of lap 3, I just set the fastest lap, and then the other guy set the fastest lap, a 13.7 or something. I can't remember what it was. It's on the screen anyway, so you know what it is. So yeah, so I'm doing okay at this stage. He's got no DRS, so I'm kind of alright at this stage. It's not an easy win so far, but it's kind of a simple win, and also an okay victory, with no just being controlled at the front really. And then that P3 guy in the McLaren made a mistake on this lap. I wonder why it was Nedo's when I went round at the exit of turn 4 there. So I was kind of okay with that because I had a massive gap from P3 and the rest of the field, so I'm not doing too bad. Yeah, Spain is I really actually enjoyed this layout. So yeah, including turn 10 is much later now. This turn is still the same. As come towards the last two corners, the chicane used to be there, but now we don't take it anymore. Just take the last two corners. Yeah, I would say without the chicane is much better than with the chicane. So I'd rather have with no chicane is 100% better than with the chicane. So that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I really enjoyed this layout on this year's game. I really enjoyed Spain on this year's game. So I think this is the joy more. I think this is I really enjoyed this circuit since, I don't know, since 2010 really. So when F1 came out at the time on the consoles, on PS3 at the time, or Xbox 360 at the time. I think that's the last time I enjoyed it really on this layout. So yeah, this layout on this year's game, F1 23, is not too bad. I mean, I'll do Spain. I'll do Spain any time if I want to. Any time I want. I'll do it every time when I do Open Lobbies and all that. Yeah, it's good to do Spain again, but it's been a while since I did Spain. But luckily, it was a good victory. About 4 seconds now from the others behind, because I got loads of ERS and I'm on my personal best and ran the last corner with ERS, and that is a victory at Spain. And I did set the fast up of the race of 13.6, so into the mid 13s there, and I think I got the fast snap for this race, so I'm kind of happy with that. Yeah, I did get the fast up of the race, and that is a victory from pole position. So it was a simple win, controlling at the front, no issues in front of me, apart from a little bit of nagging at the beginning, but it's okay. But it's alright from there. Oh yeah, and by the way, I got a new console, PS5 Slim now. I saw it on I put it on Instagram in my story a few days ago. I got a new PS5 console now, so it's looking good. I can't wait to play games on there and all that kind of stuff. So we're off to Jeddah now for race 2. At the start, it's kind of a bit of chaos. I mean, one guy was on the inside. I was thinking, what the hell are you doing? It's what it is. So I know it's a bit stupid, really. It's a bit of chaos here, but in the first sector, but just trying to give them space and see what happens. And then this feels a bit awkward, but luckily I survived it. I got a Negro take because of that. Well, I had no choice to go left, so I let him back through, just to make sure I don't get a 2-second penalty. So thanks Codemasters or EA for that. Feels a bit unfair really, but I have no. I made the right decision there, so ignore that. Yeah, it's a little bit messy in the first 2 sectors, but luckily I got through there eventually, somehow. And then one guy just slowed down, somehow, bit weird. So I decided to follow him. That guy nearly took me out. Luckily he didn't spun me around, because I would have been angry with that, because that would be a stupid way to do it. So I decided to follow this Alfa Romeo, using the tone, not using ERS, because I need to save it for the end of the race. Trying to get a good exit at the last corner, and I'm much closer, and using the Toad, tiny baby ERS, not using it that much. So I go to the racing line, and then the Williams is coming out of nowhere, trying to attack both of us. And then one Mercedes is got spun there. Managed to switch back here, and then so I got another Negro take on this guy, because of the nether frags and all that. It feels a bit harsh, but it is what it is. A bit more chaos here. So this is kind of, it's kind of fighting. We're just trying to fight out for P3 and all that at this stage. And then time comes towards this corner. The first two got tangled, I think, or made a mistake somewhere, and that puts us into the lead. And this is a battle for the lead right now, between me and this Alfa Romeo driver. A little bit of nagging there, but it's fine. This is on the PS4 still. I've been calling this before I got the PS5 at the time. I have got a new PS5 console. I did say that earlier, about a minute ago. I've got a PS5 Sim. It's an upgraded console from the normal console. It's lighter, more storage. The size is a little bit smaller, a little bit lighter, and of course, it's on internet right now. If you want to get a console, if you haven't got a PS5 yet, the Sim is the best one to go for. I normally get the Slim version. I don't know why, but it's kind of what I normally go for since the PS4 and including 3 as well and 2 in the older consoles in the past. But it's better. It's better than the normal version, so that's why I always get the Sim. So because of more storage, maybe that's why. So that's why I prefer it that way. Like that. Yeah, on to that 3 now. I wasn't sure where to go from there at the last corner. It was in the middle, so I hate when they do that. All you have to do is go defensive or stay on the racing line. But they decided to go in the middle, so I had nowhere to go there, so I had to back out of that. From that bit. Well, this race is kind of, it's kind of settled down now from the first 2 laps. It's kind of settled down at this stage, at the halfway point. So now it's just me and him fighting for the lead, while the Red Bull guy has a 6-second penalty, so I'm not worried about the Red Bull person, who's got the fast lap in a moment. So what I'm doing right now is trying to stay in the DRS, but I was only 5 tenths in the DRS, so I'm kind of alright at this stage. So kind of right, so I got the DRS, I decided to turn it off, because I don't want to take this bit. I decided to wait after this corner, and then I decided to go for the overtake at the last corner on this straight right here. So I go around the outside, quite close there, but luckily gave me space there. So thank God he didn't squish me into the wall before the last corner. I decided not to use the ERS that much because I want to save it for the last 2 laps. And I know he's got DRS, and I've set the fast lap as well. And he decided to go for it at turn 1. I decided not to fight that much. I decided to go for a switchback, but he did brake a little bit late, so I decided that's fair enough. So I decided to follow this guy in the first sector just to make sure, so I don't have to worry about all that. Still more laggings again, but still on crossplay though, so never change. So it never changed on crossplay. It feels like doing crossplay, you get more races I do, much better I do on there than compared to no crossplay, because there's no players are doing crossplay compared to crossplay. It's a bit weird, but because of nagging and all that, but I'm kind of right. If you get good connection and good Wi-Fi and all that, or sometimes good internet, like I got at the moment, it's not too bad. It's not too bad at the moment, so I'm okay with it. So I got DRS once again at the end of the lap into the first sector onto the other DRS zone. Not using EOS that much, but I'm using DRS instead. So I decided to go to the outside again, brake about there. So I gave him a little bit of space this time compared to a lap ago. Not using EOS that much, but using a toe a little bit, but I'm not fighting that much because I'm saving it for the last lap. Onto the last lap right now. It's a good battle so far between me and him. I'm trying to go for a switchback again, but it turns out he did the same thing again. But this time he didn't brake a little bit late this time, so it's what it is, but it's fine from there. Almost hit the wall there, but luckily I scraped it, but it's okay for now. Yeah, little tiny mistake there, but it's fine. And that bit was only one off. It's just a warning, but it's fine. Sometimes you make mistakes in a race, and that was a tiny mistake I did, but luckily I survived it and didn't spun around and all that. Because if I did get spun around, I would have been, got annoyed. I would have been annoyed with that after I'd survived the first 2 laps of the race. So I'm in a DRS zone once again, using a bit of battery this time, trying to get closer to him. Come towards this fast corner, decided to back out of it, get a good exit. Got DRS. Not using ERS, but I'm saving it for the last corner, because he's got no ERS. So should I go for the inside or the outside? I decided to go for the inside, get him at the inside at the last corner, give him space, with ERS on the exit, and it's a drag race towards the 9, and that puts me into the lead, and that is the win at Jeddah. So yeah, a drag race to the line, and that was a good victory for me. So yeah, a nice victory, good battle, chaos at the start, but I'm okay with that. Good win at Spain as well. I need a nice Sunday drive as always. 2 wins today, not too bad at all compared to last video I did in the PZ one. Make sure you check that out before other videos as well. Yeah, so that's for me today. Hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it a lot. That'll give me support and all that. Yeah, so I hope you guys have a nice day. Enjoy your day. Have a nice weekend as well from me today. So hope you guys enjoy your weekend than I do. So yeah, so have a nice day. Enjoy your day. And see you later.